think I threw my neck out on all that shaking, but it was fun. I want to tell you a short little Shabbat story. And this Shabbat story is about a young boy from a town called Vitebsk, which is in a place now that's called Belarus, far, far away from here. And the little boy's name was Motke. And Motke was the kind of boy that drove his parents like a little bit meshuggah. Motke was the kind of boy where when you said, Motke, come downstairs, Motke would go upstairs. And if you said to Motke, it's time to get ready for bed, Motke would go downstairs and put on his jacket and put on his boots and get ready to go outside. And if you said, Motke, go and milk the cow, Motke would go to the chicken coop to get the eggs. And this drove his parents, like I said, like a little mashuggy, but they would sigh and they would say, what can you do? Because Motke will be Motke. And Motke had a father who had to travel all week for work, but he would come home every Friday so that he could be home to spend Shabbat with his family. And his mom worked long, long hours at the market selling vegetables that she grew in her garden. But on Friday afternoons, she would close up her shop early and she would hurry home to get ready for Shabbat. And Motke always wanted to help with Shabbat, but being that Motke could be Motke, his mom always had to think of special tasks for Motke to do. Like tasks around the house. She would say to Motke, here's the broom. Why don't you go sweep up all the dust underneath the table? Or she would say to Motke, here's a pail of water and a rag. Why don't you go wipe down the table for Shabbat? But always things where she could sort of see Motke and she knew what he was doing. But one day, Motke's mother was getting ready for Shabbat and she started to cook the special Shabbat dinner that she was going to make. And she realized that when she was at the market, she forgot to buy a chicken. And you can't make a beautiful chicken soup without a beautiful chicken. And so Motke's mother thought and she said, I think I'm going to have to send Motke to the market. So she gave Motke a coin and she said, Motke, I want you to take this coin. I want you to go to the market. You're going to go straight to the market. You're going to go to the chicken seller. You're going to give him the coin. You're going to say, I want the biggest, fattest chicken you can give me. He's going to give you the chicken. You're going to bring it straight back here. You're not going to stop anywhere else. Come straight back with the chicken. And Motke goes, okay, I can do that. So Motke goes to the market and his mother goes about getting the house ready for Shabbat. And she is cleaning and she is cooking all the other things and she's cleaning and she's thinking. And then she's starting to realize it's been a little while since she has seen Motke. And she starts to get worried and she goes out on the porch and she's looking for Motke. She's looking to see if he's coming down the road. And then she spots him at a distance coming down the road. And he's walking as fast as his little legs can carry him. And he has in his hands, what do you think, friends, he has in his hands? Shout it out. No, it's not a chicken. You're all wrong. He has a glass of cold water. And he brings the cold water and he gives the cold water to his mother. And his mother said, Motke, this is not a chicken. And Motke says, oh, no, it's not a chicken. It's even better than a chicken. And Motke's mother says, how is it possible that this glass of water is better than a chicken? And so Motke explained to her, he said, well, when I went to the chicken seller in the market, I gave him my coin and I said I wanted a chicken. And he said that he had a beautiful chicken. It was so big and fat and round, it would taste just like sweet chicken fat. And I thought to myself, well, if we wanted to taste just like sweet chicken fat, then sweet chicken fat must be better than a chicken. So I took my coin back and I went to the person who sells the chicken fat. And I said, can you sell me some good chicken fat? And he said, oh, with that coin, I can give you the best chicken fat. It's so pure and so delicious. It's going to be like golden oil. And Motke thought to himself, well, if golden oil is better than chicken fat, I should go get some golden oil. So he took his coin back and he went to the oil seller and he gave them the coin. And he said, what can I get with this? And they said, oh, with this you can get the most wonderful, beautiful, pure olive oil that comes from Jerusalem, from the olive trees in Jerusalem. It is so sweet and so pure. It is like spring water. And Motke thought, well, if we want it to be like spring water, then spring water must be better than olive oil. So he took his coin back and he went to the well and he said to his mother, I took my coin and I threw it in the well and I put down the bucket and I pulled back up the bucket and I filled up this cup with beautiful cold water. And he handed it to his mother very, very proudly. And his mother looked at him and she sighed because she'd spent all week chasing Motke around. And she thought, Motke will be Motke. And she said it's too late to get another chicken. So she went back into the house, and Motke helped her make a wonderful dinner that was delicious and terrific, even though it didn't contain chicken. And when his father got home, they all sat together at the Shabbat table, and they said the blessings, and they talked, and they sang, and they were so happy, and they had a delicious dinner. And you know what? The very best part of that dinner was that water, which did taste extra sweet and extra delicious for Shabbat. So we are making the best we can do with what we have, and we are loving each other, and we are knowing that sometimes Motkes will be Motkes. Shabbat Shalom.